Hey, good afternoon. It's Joy of Movement with Nanette, and we'll be doing a chair yoga. So you will need a sturdy chair without, if possible, arms on a sturdy non-slip surface. We'll be using it for seating and for some standing. And I'm not using music today. I just want to make sure that if you want to put music on, please do so. And you can always stop the video if you want to spend more time. I'm trying to keep this under 15 minutes. So as you find your seat, I'm just going to grab a pillow to show you that you want to make sure wherever you are that you feel connected to the earth. So that might be a rolled up blanket or a pillow so that you feel connected and grounded to the earth. If you find that you're struggling to make connection, please add that. And then just take a moment to arrive at your practice today and congratulate yourself for doing these moments of movement and just allowing yourself to settle into the front of your chair. We're not using the back of the chair. Feeling the sit bones, the bottom of the pelvis connecting to the chair, your feet connecting to the earth, and kind of letting go of any of your stress buckets where you throw all your stress into your jaw. Maybe the shoulders are hunched, relax. Maybe the hands. And just see if you can use the breath like a wave, just washing away footprints. Just use the breath, the relaxing part of that exhale to soothe and smooth. And making sure your feet, your knees are right over your ankles, that your feet aren't out too far or in too much, that they're straight down. Just relax those shoulders and invite a breath that's sustainable for you. If you'd like to see that 3-part yoga breath or Durga breath, we're inviting the breath into the front and back body. So you're just keeping your hands relaxed. I'm just showing you. And then that breath to the side of the body, filling up the ribs. And then filling up from pubic bone to heart, filling up the heart with breath. And just playing with that, breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, or just a soft, lips lightly pursed. We're going to begin by letting the hands slide down and touch the kneecaps, and they're going to stay there as we lift and round the shoulders, tuck the tailbone, drop the chin in to cat, keeping the hands where they are, letting the tailbone press and slide to the back wall as you lift the heart, relax the shoulders, lift the chin. So seated cat and cow, exhale, keeping the hands where they are and just moving the spine and slowing it down and slowly coming up. And then inviting the right ear to lift, feeling that length here, and scrunching up. The left ear, scrunching up, tightening the right shoulder fist to that right ear, and then letting it go down, pressing down and slowly coming up. And then we'll take the right ear, lift it, the left ear drops. We'll invite that shoulder to scrunch up, tighten, 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 and then press down. And slowly replace that hand and sit up tall. And remember, you can go through these several times. I'm trying to abbreviate it a little bit. this afternoon. Holding on to the right side of the chair and letting the left arm just float up. And coming into quarter moon as you reach this hip down and then float it, flip the palm, reach through the fingertips. And then holding on lightly to the left side of the chair, let the fingertips lift, reach, float it up. If it doesn't come all the way up, it could go more forward, or you could bend the elbow. Come into a side stretch, nice and smooth through the right side of the body, the ribs pulling apart, and then flip the palm and slowly let it drop. Slow it down. Taking your left hand and taking it across and lightly touching your right knee, or letting the hand hold here, and gently turn. Looking over your shoulder. And then slowly float it back, almost like a spiral staircase, starting with the base of the spine. The right hand is coming over, holding onto the knee, gently start turning from the base of the spine, the mid back, the shoulders, and looking over your shoulders softly. And then gently bringing it back. Inhale, just yawn and stretch, maybe inviting those fingers to come together and pushing away. And then hands out to the side, and just opening, lifting through the waist. And then gently let those hands drop. Relax those shoulders, connect back with your breath. And then we're going to stand. So I'm going to show you this from the side. If you could set up so you can still face the camera and see me. I'm going to turn my chair, my sturdy chair, so I am looking at the back of it, okay, or the front of it. I'm standing right where the seat is, and I'm going to be using that. So from here, just standing tall and mountain, breathing, and then letting your hand come onto the chair as you step back. Back is long. Bend the knees and just let the back be long. So this is standing down dog. I haven't dumped into my wrist. Staying strong, spreading the fingers wide, shaking the head. And then allow your right ear to drop to your right shoulder and look over your shoulder, and just do a little hip check to the right. So if there's a camera above us, our spine would look like a C. And then a gentle left ear to left shoulder, looking over the left shoulder, hips gently shift to the left. It's very soft, and a little C there. And breathe. And then stepping to the chair, your knees are almost touching the chair. Breathe here, relax the body. I'm just going to bring my cheat sheet a little more forward. And then step back your left foot. And you're going to find your feet behind you. Yeah. And my hand is still, all my hands are still supported here. Breathe. A low lunge. And then I'm going to pivot that foot, turn it. My right hand and right knee are pretty close together. And then I'm turning into a warrior two. So my shoulders, my hips are facing you. And then maybe bring that hand up. Let the neck be happy, I say. Just let it be happy. Long spine. I haven't shifted my weight. It's even between both of them. And then I'll straighten this front leg. I might have to move my hand. I still have that chair. This is called triangle. Maybe put that back hand in your back pocket. And I'm doing tarantula fingertips, if you will. And then I'll pivot again on this back foot. stretch out that heel. I move my chair so I can keep my foot on that mat. And then I'll place that foot down, long spine. This is called pyramid. And then lift the right arm and come into a little bit of a spiral. Now that right arm could come to your right shoulders. It could go to your back. Play with it, won't you? And then release it. And then I'll maybe move my front foot a little more center as I pick up the back foot, walk my hands. I could put it onto the top of my chair. And then let the right hand reach in this balance challenge. My hips are square. I haven't opened up that hip. And maybe the left hand. And see how my toes are pointing down. And then slowly stand up tall. Walk back to the rearrange, come back. And then put the hands on the kidneys as you open up. And I'm going to move my chair so you can make sure you're still seeing me. And we're going to switch legs. So you are standing with the hands. Your knees are fairly close. You can go wherever the shoulders are right over the wrists. Spread the hands. Shake out your head. Step back now that other foot. Find your toe behind you. This is a low lunge. You can feel that stretch in that back hip. Maybe wiggle a little bit. And then I'm going to pivot and turn. I'm going to just turn and turn my body. And this is called Warrior 2. You may have seen it upright. We're using the chair. And I'm pulling back that top shoulder so I'm not hunched. And as if I'm between two panes of glass or a storm door. And this hand, where does it feel best for you? Maybe stretch out the skin on that top hand. Breathe. Release it. I'm going to straighten that front leg. Come, turn that back foot. This is called pyramid, long spine. I'm using my chair. Really strong through that belly. Release that neck. And then either coming up on the top of the chair if I want to pick up that back foot, or using the chair. I'm not collapsing, stretching one hand forward. My toes are pointing down. My hips are square. And don't worry how high you are. And then releasing, letting the other hand come out to play. Breathe, press through that heel, reach through the fingertips. Release it, find that toe, and then step in. Slowly roll up. I might have forgotten something, who knows? It's Sunday afternoon, so we're just chilling. And I'm rolling those shoulder blades back and down. So I'll show you full on. Because when we do something that's challenging, we'll tend to kind of scrunch up those shoulders. Just let it go and just come to mountain. Palms up. Breathe here. And just feel the strength of that body. Maybe notice if your nose is kind of sticking out. I'll show you from the side, and just gently, like your chin's a chest of drawers, bring it on in. Take a moment to just savor. Geez, I'm losing it today. Savor the heat, the energy, just being able to take a little quick break. So I thank you for joining me. Let me look at how much time we've spent together. Where is it? Just under 15 minutes. And that's, I want to give you bite-sized pieces so that you find you have enough time available. And you can play your own music. You could stop it and spend some more time in the seat. Spend some more time playing. And make it playful, make it fun, make it joy of movement. Thanks for joining me. Be well.